Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today I am back with another video. Today, folks, I have just, recently found out something that's very interesting and shocking. So, in Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, your Mothra made a grand return to the Monsterverse. However, she was not originally going to be in this movie. Originally, she was a monster by the name of Phosphora was going to be in the movie. And her role would have just been similar to Mothra's role in the current movie. Basically being a side, well, not really a side character, but more like a supporting character. But the moment fans saw Mothra, they've been wondering, how the hell did Mothra get down there in the Hollow Earth in the first place? Because there's no way that she could have just simply went to the Hollow Earth, laid an egg during the events of King of the Monster, and just, boom, got done with it. Ever since then, that question has been asked by a lot of fans. But recently, I found out, thanks to Skyr Kingery, I found one of his videos, and it basically revealed something interesting. Apparently, according to the art book of Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, this is not the same Mothra from King of the Monsters. This Mothra is in fact Mothra's mother. That's right. 2024 Mothra is Mothra 2019's mother. So then, in a way, the Monsterverse had two Mothras this whole time. Not only that, but I also noticed on the differences of these two characters. The main one being Mothra's sound effects, her powers, and the way she glows. Mothra has a few new sound effects. This version of Mothra has a few new sound effects that the original legendary Mothra did not. Not only that, but she actually has a different wing. Well, the way her wings glow is actually a bit more different. Where Mothra from King of Monsters' wings was glowing blue. This version of Mothra's wing, the New Empire Mothra, this one's wings were glowing just yellow all the time. Not only that, but there was something else about this particular Mothra. That was the fact that she was leaving a weird sort of yellow energy dust cloud, which seemed to be coming off of her wings. Which was another piece of the puzzle. And the fact that these two Mothras were glowing differently was another big deal. Like, for example, when Mothra saved Kong from Godzilla, well, Mothra was glowing not only like using her God rays, but she was also glowing a bit blue. Now, I did take a look back at King of the Monsters, and Mothra 2018 did not have that same thing. she was not glowing like that. Literally, folks, I just took a look back at King of the Monsters. That scene where Mothra was coming down at Ghidorah, there was no sign of her legs glowing like that. Which proves that and her wings were glowing blue. Which proves that there was indeed two Mothras this whole time. That, and I guess their facial expressions also count too, because the scene where Mothra was going to sacrifice herself for Godzilla, her face had somewhat like a dark orange with a sort of grayish, whitish color around her eyes. Now, bring in Mothra from the New Empire, this is where something is a bit different about this version of Mothra. This version of Mothra was facial expression, or the colors around her face, was very different. Like, for example, the orange color that separated her eyes was slightly a brighter orange color. And the white around her eyes was more, well, white. That, and there was more orange around the eyes. Which proves that these two Mothras are indeed not only not the same Mothra, but they are indeed different from each other. That is just shocking. Now, I'm pretty sure the question that a lot of people are going to be asking is, why didn't she show up in King of the Monsters? She could have helped her daughter when it came to fighting Rodan. I mean, most likely the two would have easily taken him on. Well, I have a theory about that. And I know what you guys are going to say. Well, she needed Gia in order to awaken her. Well, for starters, may I point out that King Ghidorah was a far worse threat than Scar King. No joke, King Ghidorah was a far worse threat than Scar King. And I'm not saying this because I'm a fan of King Ghidorah. I'm saying this because I'm actually being serious. King Ghidorah was a worse opponent. He was a worse threat to not only Godzilla, but to the planet itself. That, and the only reason why Scar King became a severe threat was because, well, he was controlling Shimo. If you taken Shimo out of the picture, then Scar King would have gotten his ass kicked by both Godzilla and Kong. But it was only when he had Shimo was when he became a real threat. But my theory is that most likely, I think the Elder Mothra, that I'm going to call her for now on, I believe that she knew that her daughter would most likely handle the situation and take care of the problem. Well, that, and, well, Mothras have, well, sort of addiction to leave behind an egg, which the Mothra seems hell-bent on protecting. Because I think they know that if that egg is destroyed, then it's the end of their legacy. It's the end of the Mothra legacy. Because every time that Mothra lays an egg, she comes back as the new Mothra. Which kind of makes Mothra immortal in a way. So, that, and I kind of believe that, well, Mothra's mother probably knew that she might die. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mothra's mother knew that her daughter wasn't going to make it. I believe that the Mothras have some form of telepathical bond or something, where one Mothra can sense the other Mothra's life force, and if that life force is no longer active, then that means they're dead. Now, what would this mean for the elder Mothra? What would this mean for her? Well, it's kind of a mystery. We don't know if she'll rather lay another egg of another Mothra, because we don't know that egg from the end credits of King of Monsters is an actual Mothra egg. If that is the case, then the Mothra from the New Empire is gonna become a grandmother. But if not, then most likely the elder Mothra will be the one to lay an egg, which will be another new Mothra. Now, I'm pretty sure the big question is, why were these two Mothras separated from each other? Why wasn't the elder Mothra there in King of the Monsters? Well, we saw how the way the larva defended itself. It can defend itself pretty well on its own. So I don't think it needs any protection. So I think the elder Mothra trusts that her daughter was able to protect herself. That, and I believe that this is some form of way to keep both the hollow earth and the surface balanced. You have one Mothra on the surface, and you have another one down in the hollow earth. Which is actually interesting if you think about it. Sorry about that. So, yeah. I don't know if the Elder Mothra will come to the surface again or not. Because currently she's the protector of the Iwis, so I don't really know. But yeah, that's it for this video, so I hope you guys like this video. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think about the new Empire Mothra being confirmed to be the mother of the Mothra from 2019? Let me know in the comments below. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.